me your market is Singapore and you're selling phone. Okay, how many other companies are selling phone, like you say sticks, for example? Then my next question will be, so why is it that people must buy your phone and not your competitor's phone? If you are able to give me an answer, that means you have a competitive advantage. Okay. Now, some people say that value proposition and competitive advantage, they are very similar. You are not wrong. So, example, now I ask you, why should people buy your phone? You tell me, because your phone, the camera quality is very good. So that is your value proposition, right? So do you have a value proposition? The answer is yes. Then my next question. So why would people buy your phone for the camera quality and not your competitor's phone? Because your competitor's phone, their camera quality also very good. Then if you tell me that because your camera, front and back camera, can zoom 30 times, and your camera is the only one that can do it. Now you have a competitive advantage. Just now, you only have a proposition. You see? Okay. So it's possible that a company has value proposition for the product, but no competitive advantage. Possible. Possible, huh? So that's why you could then suggest what can they do to create a competitive advantage. Okay, next. Market strategy. Market strategy will be related to your consumer journey mapping and digital marketing. This topic I will only cover in topic 6, 7, 8, 9. Won't be today. Okay, today is just an overview. Yeah. Organizational development will be how many departments you will require to run business properly. So, for example, your company could be a one-man show, then you don't need any department. If your company is like maybe a big company, maybe you need marketing department, you need a research department, then you need a merchandising department, then you need an athletic department, then you need a research department. There's so many things, right? Okay. So the number of how you design your company and the structure will depend on how is your company and how do you want to run your company. That is your organizational development. The last one is management team. Management team is referring to the people that you need, what kind of experience that you need, what kind of expertise you need, the people, the talent that you need, what they need to, what skill set they need. Oh my God. Can you hear me now? Okay, don't go. I need to reload the session. I'm fed up, man. Thank you, Evelina. Wow, very fed up, man. Fed up. I think I got locked out. I think 12 or 13 times, no? Just now was worse. I was totally blank, totally like, yellow cannot avoid. Just now, the other class, I was completely shut off for about 5 minutes. And y'all also cannot text me. I didn't know. I had to reteach everything. Oh. Okay. All right, never mind. So let me continue. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Thank you. By the 7 point. Okay, thank you. Let me just go on to the 7 point. Okay, come. So on the 7 point, this one, organizational development. For organizational development, you have to determine, right, whether what kind of organizational structure you need. Is it a big hierarchy structure or is it a matrix structure? Matrix structure, that means no hierarchy. Your boss and you all same level. You understand? Yeah. So it could be that way. Or it could be just a one-man show, or it could be just very, very structured manner. That means very big organization with many, many departments. Okay. So normally organization development will depend on how big is your company. The bigger you are, the more department you need. The smaller you are, then so many departments. Okay. Management team will be what talent do you need? What skill set do you need for your people to have in order to run your business properly? So, for example, you tell me you want to run a web development company, then your people need to know what is a website. Your people need to understand what is digital marketing. And your people need to have the technical IT skill in order to design a website for people. So, this will be the few questions you need to answer in order for you to have a business model defined. Okay. So now let's continue. Okay, let's talk about the first one. First element, value proposition. What is a value proposition? So let me repeat. Value proposition means why your customers should buy from you. Take note, this part, you need to do it for your infographic. Okay? On your infographic, you need to write a value proposition statement, and I'm going to give you a template later so you can use it to work on your infographic. Now, why is it that your customer will buy from you? Usually the reason could be maybe because you personalize the product for people. Your product is cheaper. You make it convenient for people to find the product. You offer free delivery, or you deliver goods faster than other people. Things like that. All right. So there must always be a reason why people prefer to buy from you, or they would like to buy from you, or you offer them some value from buying from you. There's some benefit. Okay. But you cannot just mention like that. You have to write it into a statement format. So in the statement, a good value proposition statement, don't have these notes. A good value proposition statement will be the one, right, that you see with the 3 green tick. Minimum 2 green tick. The first 2 green tick must have. So when you write a statement, how do you know whether is this a good value proposition statement? So let me explain now. Number 1, a statement must explain what problem they are looking to solve for the customer. Okay? Number 2, the statement must spell out what benefit the customer can get from buying your product or using your product. The last one is optional. The statement should explain why customer should choose you over competitor. Now, if you are able to write all the statement, if the statement has all 3 points, that means your value proposition statement is also your competitive advantage. Okay? Now, if your statement only fulfill the first 2 points, it is still a value proposition statement, just that it may not have a competitive advantage. Okay, so before I move on, I want you to take note. This statement, normally it's quite long. Okay? It will not be very short, and it will not be your company slogan or advertising tagline. So example, Apple says that think different. This is not a value proposition. Now, why is this not a value proposition? So let's take a look. Now, this particular statement, think different, is a statement, right? How many words? 2 words. These 2 words, does it tell the customer who buy Apple what problem they are solving for them? It doesn't. Does it tell the customer what benefit you will get from buying Apple? It doesn't. It is just a catchy tagline that help people to remember Apple better. So a slogan is not a value proposition. Okay, so far so good. I hope you are taking down notes. Okay, because you need it for your project to understand how to write a value proposition. Okay, let's take a look. Right now, I'm going to give you a few questions. Please, I need your active participation. For group assignment part 1 on value proposition, you need to develop a value proposition statement. True or false? Okay, so 14 of you all didn't respond. I will not force you. I scared you feel hurt or something. Or you feel fall sick, right? If I force you. The 18 of you all, thank you for participating. Okay, you are correct. Now the 6 of you all who said false, I want you to take note why this is you need a value proposition on your infographic. Okay, no need to tell you why lah. You need because if you read the assignment brief, you need to define the value proposition. How do you define? You write a statement. Okay. Do you need to include images? You can. If you cannot find images, minimum give me the statement. The statement could be your infographic. Okay, next. Is this a value proposition by L'Oreal? This statement is called because we are worth it. Is this considered a value proposition? Yes or no? Yes, or to remember what is value proposition. A value proposition, so when you read this word, because we are worth it, does it explain what product you are buying? How does it solve the problem? If it does, it is a value proposition. If it does not, it is not a value proposition. The second point, right? Because we are worth it. This statement, does it explain, right, what benefit you will get after buying the product? If it does, then it is a value proposition. If it does not, then it is not a value proposition. Okay? And normally, an advertising tagline is not a value proposition. So having said that, let's take a look at your answers. Okay? Uh-oh. Ay, yeah, 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 yeah. Hi, hi. Are you able to see? Hi, hi. I think no. Can you see the poll? Can you see the poll result? Cannot. The slide gone. Okay, so let's continue. 19 of y'all say this is not a value proposition. The answer is correct. This is not a value proposition. Okay? Why is that so? Because a value proposition must explain what problem they are looking to solve for the customer. This statement doesn't say anything. It's just an advertising tagline. And it doesn't state the benefit of using the product. Therefore, it is not a value proposition. Okay? So the 19 of y'all who got it correct, I want you to help the rest of the classmate when you, especially during the group assignment. Because if they get it wrong, everyone will get it wrong and it will affect your overall group marks. So make sure you don't let this happen. You are losing marks unnecessarily. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at the next example. Is this a value proposition by Nike? Just do it. Is this a value proposition? Yes or no? Still got so many people say yes. Really? Okay. Let me just explain again. Hang on, Matthew. I have. All right. So 20 of y'all say no, 5 of y'all say yes. Okay, the 5 or 6 of y'all say yes. The 6 of y'all kill germs 99% of the time. This is a good tagline that happen to be right. Have some elements of a value proposition. Okay, but let me show you a template because a value proposition won't be so short one. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully you all now have a better understanding of what is a value proposition. Okay. Let me share my slide now. Now, when you write a value proposition, you can use this template. There are two templates over here right now. Template number 1 and template number 2. This first template is talking about who this product is for, what problem this product is trying to solve, and what benefit you will get, and why this product other competitor cannot match. So if you use this template to write, this will be a good value proposition statement. And below will be the example of how a value proposition will be like. Okay, so Matthew, you can use this as an example. Now the second template that you use will be here. This is for which group of customer, what is it that they need, what product it is, and this product, what benefit they offer. This template only check 2 of the box, but it's still considered a value proposition statement. For an example of how the value proposition statement will look like, the example is over here on the right hand side. So there are 2 templates. You can use any one of them to work on your assignment. Okay, you can use any one of them to work on your assignment. All right. Okay, now let me continue. I need you guys to do an exercise. So I'm going to copy and paste the link on the chat. And I want you all to write a value proposition for Uber. Okay, I want you to write a value proposition for Uber using the template on the screen shown. So based on using the I'm going to copy and paste the template on the chat, so you all can just copy and paste easily and work on it. All right, I will be playing the video. For those who cannot watch the video, I will copy and paste the link so that you can watch it separately. I'm going to give you all 10 minutes to write the value proposition using the template for Uber. See whether you can get it right. At the end of the 10 minutes, share with me your answers. Randomly, I will pick a few, and then I will review your answer to let you know whether are you on the right track. If you share, I will review. If you don't share, I will just skip the exercise, okay? So let's do this exercise together now. I'm going to show you the video. Hang on, let me copy paste the link.
If you're serious about your business, you need to build systems. You have to find a great tool like Money.com to do it. So my biggest struggle.
So the most important reason why customers love Uber. Uber has its source in the design of the app and the service. As you'll see later, design innovation fits into the value proposition block. When you need a ride, you just pull out your mobile phone and tap a button to order a car. The phone's GPS knows exactly where you are, the driver knows where you're going because you enter the address on your phone as well, and the app has your credit card number, so there is no financial transaction between you and the driver. Now just imagine all the steps that have been deleted compared to the traditional taxi industry. Before, you needed to find a taxi company phone number. That already was a huge obstacle. Then you would need to talk to an operator and tell them your address. Then they would send you a taxi to pick you up, but you couldn't know exactly when it was coming. And finally, you would need to take out a payment method and use it manually at the end of the ride. So Uber literally combined all these numerous steps into a few button taps on a well-designed mobile app. So here design innovation is key, but not so much the visual design as we will explain later, but mainly the service design. The easier and more convenient customer journey through the service from the order until you're delivered to your destination. That's already a rule to remember for any business. Reduce the steps that your customer has to go through to enjoy your service as much as possible. Think about their actions from the moment they want to buy something from you and the moment they finally get it. how can you make it easier and faster for them? And for Uber, this innovation also extends to the channels, obviously. The channels block is about sales and delivery channels. And so here, Uber app is definitely an innovation. The sale happens through a mobile app and not through a website booking or a phone call to a taxi company. But of course, for Uber, this doesn't stop here. Next innovation which makes Uber so successful in financial terms is a legal one. So Uber claims to be a technology company and not a transportation company. This is very important because they treat their drivers as independent contractors and not employees. So in terms of Uber internal processes, their drivers are considered key partners on the business model canvas and not key resources. If drivers were Uber employees, it wouldn't be as profitable for them anymore because they would need to pay way more taxes, and so it would also be more expensive for their clients. So Uber is constantly navigating a complex legal landscape on a slippery slope, and that can be very tense. For now, it works. Also, the software that Uber created allowed it to innovate on the revenue model as well with the surge pricing. It automatically raises the prices when demand is high and offer is low, and so both the drivers and the company can earn more money. This is called dynamic pricing, and it's one of the innovative pricing strategies that we'll discuss about later in this course. And finally, once you take all these major business models innovations together, there are yet more consequences for the other blocks of the business model. For example, more customers are ready to use Uber services than taxis. A lot even never considered using car transportation services before Uber came to the market. So as you can see, Uber's most attractive features for their customers are the innovative design of the service and the lower price because Uber internal processes are different compared to the traditional taxi industry. And if we talk about Uber's disruptive global success, of course, we have to mention their huge investors and their ruthless execution, but that's another topic. The origin of their success can be found in their business model innovation, which offers a better service to customers and lower prices.
Okay, class. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes and we will discuss it at 4 p.m. Okay. I don't need to break you up into groups. You can just write your answer individually using the template on the chat box. I'm going to show the slide again for those people who want to look at it as an example. Yeah. And hopefully that will help you. Okay, I'm sharing the slide right now. It will take some time to load. And please use the moment to work on the exercise. Yeah. Thank you. Dead quiet. Well, I find it very hard to mark attendance because there's a lot of names not there. I think I give up. Later I call your name out, then I think that way faster. Okay? Sorry, I thought I can help you all to mark. Give you all the. Yeah, because just now I was on mute. I was trying to find the attendance and mark. I decided to stop marking. Give up. The computer slow, keep hang. Okay, so I decided to give up. Okay? Later I think mark with you all better. Yeah, the network is damn bad today. Actually, I don't think it's the network I use Zoom all that okay I think it's the platform. Anyway, let me share some answers. So far, 2 students share your answer with me. So let me review. If you want me to copy paste on the chat, yeah, let's take a look at the first one. The first one, Uber gives passenger who wants a luxury way to get to their destination. Uber Black is a more deluxe option to travel, even when the customer is in a different country. Now you only worry about amount of attendance now, you can go with it. I don't think it'll be so bad until like that. I don't think so. Okay. So Uber gives Uber Black. Okay, assuming you're doing Uber Black, too. So Uber Black, right, is for luxury. If that is the case, then your template, okay. So if this is the template, let's take a look. So that means you don't need to start with Uber. You should be talking about passenger who wants, means here passenger who wants, right, a luxury way to get to their destination. Don't full stop. One statement. Uber Black, it's a offers a deluxe traveling option that allows customers to enjoy luxury traveling experience even in other countries. For example, okay? So your benefit must match the problem. So since you talk about other country, then over here you should also talk about luxury way to travel to their destination in any countries, for example. Okay? So then now there's a match. Your problem must match your benefit. Okay? Mine is not a rule model answer, just that I'm sharing with you how I would have reworded it to make sure it meet the requirement of a value proposition. Can? So that's Matthew. Now let's take a look at the Asok work. For anyone dissatisfied with regular taxi, Uber provides ride service hailing from the comfort of your mobile phone, a far better alternative to flagging down a cab from the roadside. Okay, this one is actually quite good. Hang on. For anyone dissatisfied with the regular taxi, correct. Uber, so you talk about, okay, the benefit will be Why is it far better leh? Only the last statement need to improve. So why is it better? Maybe you will say that why are they not satisfied with regular taxi? Due to its in its frequent, maybe frequent inavailability, for example. Okay. Then Uber provide ride service hailing from the comfort of your mobile phone. Oh, from the comfort of your mobile phone. Wait, punctuality issue, huh? Okay. Punctuality. Sorry, I couldn't read the chat just now. Okay, let me go back to punctuality issue and what? Hailing taxi. So that means cabs, regular taxis, availability and punctuality. Not happy with the availability and punctuality. Uber provide ride service from the that offers. Okay, you don't mind? I correct a bit more. Okay, not correct. I edit a bit more. Okay, that offers more reliability, right? Reliable right booking, right booking service that will keep your travel plans on time, for example. Okay, so that way, right? This statement, benefit statement, match the problem statement. So that way will be more accurate. Is it okay? All right, also, you got it? Okay, can I have one more maybe? Two liter, 2 liter example. Anyone else? Okay, thank you, Michael. Come. I look at Michael and Taichu, then I give you a break, okay? No matter what, you guys are better than my another class lah. I back them, then only 2 students give me the answer. Oh my god, need to back one. Don't show, I just don't go through lor, then let y'all suffer. Okay? Because it's your assignment, what? No lah, I'm not that lah. I really want to help y'all one. If not, why I want to have this exercise? Hang on, let me take a look. Okay, so Michael, yours is for traditional taxi customer who find booking a taxi tedious, inaccurate, and hassle some process. Uber use mobile app technology to streamline the ride booking process, connecting customer to a fast and easy to use app on their mobile phone. Okay, when you write a value proposition, if whenever possible, I know it's because of time lah, you only have 10 minutes. Whenever possible, make it shorter, right? So you can say for just a taxi riders or customer also can lah, okay? So who find booking taxi, maybe then just for travelers law, for commuters lah, okay? Who find booking a taxi tedious, inaccurate, and hasslesome process, comma, Uber is the right booking app that okay, that streamline the booking process in a fast and easy manner compared to the traditional booking system. Like that, okay. Then can. So again, this benefit statement match the problem statement. Very important. It's always this benefit statement must match this problem statement. So you have a better understanding? Can I? And let's take a look at Tai Chi 1. Okay. For customer who don't like traditional taxi and prefer cashless transaction and no need to tell the driver the destination, Uber solve all the problem with a click. Okay. Your statement is not wrong. It's just that based on the value proposition layout, it's not good enough. Okay. When I read it, I understand. However, if a second marker read it, they may penalize, you see. Okay. So you may want to use the template and help you to figure out this statement well. For example, okay, over here, you use the template. So you take a look. I'm going to paste the template up over here. Right. If you look at it, you can say that for customers who don't like traditional taxi, so you can shorten it and says that for customer who right, for customers who prefer cashless transaction without telling the driver the destination. And assurance of reaching their destination without nation comma. You need to write Uber is a taxi or maybe ride hailing service that offer customers who finds cash so to guide drivers to their destination and comma and cash payment and a hassle to carry cash for transport payment, comma. Okay. So if I change it to this way, for customer who finds a hassle to guide drivers to their destination and a hassle to carry cash for transport payment, Uber it's a ride-hailing service that offers customers cashless transaction and assurance of reaching their destination, for example. Lah. So this will be the benefit that solve this problem. You getting the idea? Let me copy paste this for you. Okay. So if that is the case, is that okay? Ken? Taichu? Yeah, Ashok, sorry, I didn't see. Yeah, you can say about no need to interact with driver. Okay, that means who dislike interacting with driver and using cash payment and finding cash payment a hassle. Then Uber is the ride-hailing service that offers customer ri- offer customer traveling service without hassle from the driver and hassle from the payment, something like that. Okay. The key thing is about your benefit statement must match your problem statement. Because, okay, let me just share with you again. Because, right, because a good value proposition must explain what problem solve and what benefit the customer can expect. Minimum these two. So having said that, I hope you are getting the hang of how to write a proposition so you can start doing it for your project, either for Udemy or for Carousel. Okay. All right. Can So let's take a break. Come back by 4:30 and we continue with the second half. Okay. See you in a while. Oh yeah, mark attendance. Never mind, we come back and mark.